Hi all, Keith here. Welcome to the video. This is going to be like an update video of sorts, but also I've got things to do today, so I thought, why not combine doing things and giving you guys an update? So let's just get into it. Roll that intro. Alright guys, before we go too much further, just want to remind everyone to smash the like button and subscribe if you're not, so you won't miss any of these upcoming videos. Alright, well I got so much to do, so let's just jump into that. So we're going a little handheld here, but what happened was my internet died and then my dang router died, so we have to replace the router real fast. Well, excuse the crazy cable mess and all, but we're replacing the Google Wi-Fi here. I don't know, for whatever reason, it just like sort of decided to die on me. Dang it. Well, let's get to replace it. And I know some of you might be asking like, well, have you tried the factory restart thing? I've tried all the things and it will not come back. Now, one of the problems with the consumer level hotspots like that sometimes is, like for example, for the Nest Wi-Fi, there's no user interface, so I can't log into my browser and just find out what's going on with it. So we upgraded to the UniFi Dream Machine. Now this isn't like a Tech Saturday video or anything like that, so we're not going to go through the whole process here. It's not going to be like screen recordings and stuff like that, but I mean, I figured since we're here doing it, just hanging out, you and me, on this fun Sunday afternoon, why don't we do a fun little unboxing? So here's what you get in the box. I mean, it's probably what you expect. The router, nice looking power cable there, and simple instructions. Basically, plug it in, plug the RJ45 in to your router, and you're good to go. I think you gotta launch the app after that to set it up, but pretty straightforward here. But anyway, we'll have that thing set up in a minute here, probably. But while it does this little startup thing here, I figured I'll take this time to sort of talk about what we got going on next month. We're bringing travel content back, yay! Unfortunately, it's not like me and the family, but Eric's family has been doing some traveling, so we're going to see those videos coming out real soon. And that's sort of what we're going to focus on in the month of October. And actually, next week's video is going to be Morgan, you know, Eric's daughter. You've seen her on the channel a few times. She went to Illinois and went to this place where like there was a whole bunch of oversized things, like a giant rocking chair and things like that. So kind of roadside attraction-y, but super fun little travel video that she did. It was her first time vlogging, so on her own, so she did good. But anyway, that'll be next week. You'll go to Illinois with Morgan, and then we're hopefully gonna go to Gatlinburg with Morgan and Devin and Mom. They went to a cabin down there, so hopefully we have some footage of that. If not, we'll fill in a week or something. But then after that, Eric and Beth and the kids are going to Florida. So there's going to be some sweet Florida vlogs here. Hopefully rolling through into November, but I don't know, just depends on how much they do and stuff like that. But anyway, I'm excited for some travel content to come back to the channel. Even if I'm not the one that gets to travel. Wah, wah. But in the meantime, we got the blue ring of happiness, so it's all set up. But that was only like step one, so we made it through step one. Step two is to move the networking equipment out to the living room because we're getting different internet installed. I don't know if you guys know, but if you've been watching this channel, you've been watching the live streams enough, you know I've been having nothing but problems with my current internet provider. So I found this other company, no contracts, no nothing like that, but decent price, faster speed, faster on the upload, most importantly, no data caps. So we're gonna give them a shot because I can't stick with this current internet provider. It's like when you do YouTube and when you work from home and when you have kids that study from home, you need good internet. And if you don't have good internet, time to start looking for other options. So that's what we did. But anyway, I'm happy that everything came up okay. And now let's try moving everything out there and see what happens. One pro tip though, before I start jumping into that part, is if you're ever replacing your home Wi-Fi, if you name the net or the wireless network the same thing as it was before and give it the same password, all of your devices will just connect when you power up the new device. So, pro tip, same Wi-Fi password, same Wi-Fi name, and it's a lot less trouble for you, especially if you have as many connected devices as I do. So, I didn't want to go through 15 devices and reconnect it to the Wi-Fi. So, pro tip, name your network and you reuse your password and bam, you're good to go. So anyway, we're gonna come out here to the living room and show you where we're setting everything up at. It's actually gonna go right here next to Spider-Man, and actually we got a few things here like the Xbox and the Roku and stuff that we're gonna have to figure out how to switch around. And this hub is probably gonna have to move from here to the office, I would guess. But anyway, I was over here right by the window and I looked outside and I was like, oh my gosh, there's some signs of fall. Let's go out and take a look real fast. Actually, I had to switch to the zoom lens because I couldn't get that close to this with the 35 mil I was shooting with. But as you can see, we got some signs of fall coming in. Which, I mean, like, you know, technically it's the end of September, so yeah. But it's funny, I swear we were just out here cleaning off the backside, or cleaning off the siding yesterday, and I didn't even notice the trees were changing in the backyard. Which, on another note, looks pretty good. The siding, that is. See if we can zoom out here. Oh yeah, look at the way the sun's hitting that hill over here. That's almost cinematic right there. But there is some color through the valley. It's kind of hard to tell, but fall is a-coming. On another note, I just love the views back here. Always reminds me of the Great Smoky Mountains when we're up here. Oh, it's kind of hazy over there, but there's some more color on that hill over there. This petunia right here, Chrissy did not plant it. It just sort of happened right by the side of our house here. It's like the garage is right there, and just this little gravel area we have right by the house. And that thing is doing really good. Her other ones are kind of like on their last leg, if you can tell. They're not long for this world. But that one, she's going strong. So after much trials and tribulation, the DSL light just won't come on for us, guys. Dang it. And I tried, this is the original cable, and that's why there's cables hanging everywhere here, but I tried 2 different cables and it didn't work. And I know that my jack back there is good because it was hooked up to my dish, and that was downloading things just fine. So it's not the port. It looks like the DSL signal just isn't strong enough out here in the living room for this to work. So dang, the best laid plans. Well, time to undo it. BRB. Just walking back into the office and man, this hamburger's starting to smell good. Anyone else do that? Where you just cook the hamburger in the crock pot for the week ahead so you can just throw together meals on the fly during your busy week? We do it. Saves us some time. And we're back online. Well, I don't know how long this video ended up being because like real time that was close to like 1:45 for me. But we're back up and running on the Wi-Fi here. I wish I could have moved it out there because the whole reason I was moving it out to the living room anyway was because we're getting, like I said, the new Wi-Fi or the new internet installed tomorrow, and I was gonna have everything out there anyway, but we can do it tomorrow. But anyway, I'm super excited for the month of October here to get you some travel content coming back up. And it also gives me a small little break to try to retool and try new things again. So we'll probably do travel content on Wednesdays. So like I said, next week's gonna be Morgan's travel to Illinois. And then we'll roll it to Eric and family's travel to Florida. And we're gonna hopefully have a cabin tour from Gatlinburg. So we got a lot of fun travel stuff coming up for you in the month of October and possibly into November. Hopefully we can do some live streams now that I won't have to be relying on the cell phone data so much. That was the bummer this month. I just had to use my cell phone data so much that I had nothing left by the end of the month. So anyway, looking forward to bringing back the live streams in October. Hang out with you guys. Hopefully have another trivia night. That was so much fun. But anyway, I better cut it off here so I can get to editing this thing so I can get it up for you on Wednesday. But anyway, anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Don't leave quite yet, though. We'll have some end cards with some video suggestions, and we'd love it if you clicked another video and watched it for us. Also, make sure you do the YouTube things like, share, and subscribe. If you like this video, consider heading over to our Ko-fi page and dropping us a tip. It all goes to support the channel, and we'd really appreciate it. Also, check the links below for the merch and stuff like that. Alright, everyone, we'll catch you in the next video. Thanks a lot for watching. Peace and love.